to the Black History Museum, a place where we learn about and celebrate Black history. My name is Kymberly and I am your host. And these are my friends, Coco.
Hi.
CJ.
What's up?
I'm so excited to give you a tour of this wonderful place. But before we begin the tour, let's first talk about what Black History Month is. Black History Month is the time when we celebrate the many accomplishments, achievements, and contributions that African Americans have made to the world. And although February is the time that has been set aside for this, Black history is so rich and vibrant that we need more than just 1 month to celebrate it. So here at the Black History Museum, we celebrate Black history every day. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And even in March, April, May, June, and July, and August, September, October, November, December, and January. That's right. Black History Month began in the United States in the early 1900s.
1900s? That long ago?
It began with Carter G. Woodson, an African-American historian and author who was concerned that the stories of Black history were not being told.
Hi. Did you know that Frederick Douglass spoke out against slavery in Ireland and Britain?
What? I didn't know that.
Did you know that George Washington Carver developed hundreds of products using only peanuts?
Whoa, 300 products from a peanut? Now that's impressive. Very impressive.
Who is George Washington Carver?
Carter believed it was important for African Americans to know their history. So he decided that the second week of February would be the time for celebrating and learning.
Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass both have birthdays in the second week of February, and that is when we celebrate Black history. We call it Black History Week.
So Black History Month was Black History Week?
That's right, CJ. In the beginning, Black History Month was Black History Week. And during that week, people came together to celebrate with parties and gatherings and celebrations. Over time, more and more people began to celebrate Black History Week. And then, in 1969, it was decided that Black History Week should be celebrated for the entire month of February.
Guys, why should we only celebrate Black History for a week? African Americans have done so many things for this world. Let's celebrate Black history for a whole month. Yeah, right on.
And in 1976, Gerald Ford, who was the President of the United States at that time, officially recognized Black History Month.
Hello, I am Gerald Ford, the President of the United States in this year 1976. And I believe it is important to honor and celebrate the many achievements and accomplishments of African Americans.
Yes! Yes! And that is how Black History Month came to be. Now, we are going to look at an exhibit of a brave woman who changed the course of history. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! This is Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was a former slave who helped free over 300 slaves, and she fought for equal rights for African Americans and women. It is believed that she was born between 1820 and 1823, but no one knows for sure because records of slaves' births were not kept at this time. But we do know that she was born in Dorchester County, Maryland. That's right. My name wasn't Harriet Tubman when I was born. It was Araminta Ross, and people called me Minty for short. During the time that Harriet was born, slavery was happening in the United States. Slavery is a system that allows people to own other people as property. Yes, my parents were African Americans and they were slaves. So when I was born, I was a slave also.
Miss Tubman, was life as a slave really, really hard?
Oh, it was awful, child. I had to work all day and all night without any pay, and I was often punished. I knew slavery was wrong, and I made up my mind that when I grew up, I was going to escape. I tried many times to escape, and I got caught. But I didn't let that stop me. I kept trying. And finally, I escaped, and I made it all the way to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where I was free. There were some states in America that did not allow slavery. These states were called free states. Pennsylvania was a free state. And you wanted other slaves to be free also, right, Miss Tubman?
Of course I did.
That's why I became a conductor on the Underground Railroad.
Conductor? Miss Tubman, you drove a train?
Not that kind of railroad, CJ. The Underground Railroad was a secret group of men and women who worked to help free slaves. They were called abolitionists, and they would set up safe houses all along the way so that the slaves could stay there and rest before they went on about their journey to the free states. Being an abolitionist was very dangerous. Anyone caught helping a slave escape would get arrested.
But I didn't let that stop me, oh no sir, because I knew how important freedom was. I trusted God to guide me, to lead my people, all my sisters and my brothers and my children to freedom. And He did. I kept my eye on that North Star, and I followed it all the way through that Underground Railroad and to the north where we were free. Listen, children, sisters, and brethren, there is something you need to know. Freedom's waiting, no more hesitating. We can make it through the Underground Railroad. Strong and steady, packed and I'm ready. No turning back, oh no, no. I'm gonna tell my story all the way to glory, that there's freedom through the Underground Railroad. After I was free, I continued to fight to end slavery by helping the Union Army. I served as a nurse, and I was a spy. I fought for equality for African Americans and women all over the world for the rest of my life. Yes, I did. Freedom's waiting, no more hesitating. I'ma tell my story all the way to glory, that there's freedom through the Underground Railroad. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Thank you, Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman helped her parents and her siblings escape, and she went back to help many other slaves escape also. Overall, she helped lead over 300 slaves to freedom through the Underground Railroad. Harriet Tubman died in 1913, but her legacy of strength and courage still lives on today and inspires many all over the world, including me.
And me too.
And now that you've heard her story, I hope it inspired you also. There are so many African Americans who have done great things in the world. But right now, we're almost out of time, so we'll only name a few more.
Mae Jemison was the first African American woman to go into outer space. Thurgood Marshall was the first African American judge to serve on the Supreme Court of the United States of America. But Barack Obama made history in 2009 when he became the first African American to serve as the President of the United States of America. Kamala Harris is the first African American woman to be Vice President of the United States of America.
Well, everyone, that's all we have time for today. This tour has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Welcome to the Black History Museum. If you like the song, Harriet Tubman's Freedom Song, you can download it by clicking the link in the description box. Be sure to watch next week's episode where we will look at an exhibit of George Washington Carver, a scientist and inventor who made over 300 products from peanuts.
How did he do that?
You'll have to watch the next episode to find out. Until then, remember, you don't have to wait until February to celebrate Black History. You celebrate Black History every day because Black history is American history. Bye!